again with another video. Yay! It is still extremely awkward having to film without Chris here, but I'm giving it a go again. Chris, love you. Happy adventures to you. So proud of you for all the things that you've accomplished. And if you don't know who I'm talking about Christopher Bellows, who was my other half, if you will, when we did Spilling Tea with Samantha and Dr. B. And that is not dead. That is not dead yet. It's probably going to be dead, let's just be honest. So now you just have me. Yay! And I still have my tea, so at least we're carrying some things over. Last time we talked about healthy relationships and what to look for in those things. What I realized with putting that video out, which you guys seem to pretty much like, which is awesome, and I'm really glad. I'm glad to help. The other thing that has become very apparent to me as of late has been, how do you find a therapist to work with based on whatever issue that you have facing you? So like I said, I am a marriage and family therapist. My specialty is sex therapy. So if you wanted to work with someone like me, you would come in for whatever reason. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't have to come in just for sex stuff, though a lot of people do. I do work with a lot of clients that focus primarily around sex, and then we move on to other deeper things because, let's be honest, life does kind of revolve around sex, but it revolves around a lot of other stuff too, and it's all intertwined. It's a very tangly mess, but it is okay. So you can come in to see a marriage and family therapist about anxiety. You can come to see someone like me for depression, for family issues, for relational issues, for interpersonal issues, work issues, anything you could possibly think of, you can see a marriage and family therapist. Now you can also see a psychiatrist, but they're more on the medication side of life. They're not really going to sit and chat with you like you and I are doing right now. They will prescribe you medication based on your needs, and they'll do a lot of assessments, which means a lot of tests, which is a good thing. I use assessments too. That helps me figure out what I need to do behind the scenes. The other kind of avenue you can go into is you can look for a, what do they call it? The professional LPC, which is a professionally licensed counselor. They're great. I'm not throwing shade. I know I probably look when I pause that I was throwing shade, but I'm not. They're great. One of my very good friends is an LPC. Actually, a lot of the people that I work with are LPCs, and they're wonderful human beings, and they do great, great work. They just look at life a little different. Like an MFT, marriage and family therapist, will kind of see the system, which means we'll look at a bunch of different factors of someone's life. LPCs might be really good at anxiety per se. That might be the only thing that they treat. That might be the only kind of client they're looking for, and that's okay. My advice to you, if you do have a specific problem, is to find a clinician that's a therapist. It's just a fancier word for someone who only works on the personal side of life, where they're really with clients. Let me just take a sip here for a second. Oh my God. You should let me know what you drink down below. This is matcha green tea, straight. Disgusting, I know, but I really love green tea, and why would you ruin it by putting stuff in it? So to each their own. But anyways, let me know below what you're drinking watching this video. Like, you drinking something fun? You drinking some tea? Who knows? Anyway, so when you are looking for a therapist, make sure you're finding one that not only jives with who you are as a person, so they don't have to, you know, you're not going to really know a lot about your therapist in the beginning because it's not about them, it's about you, but it's just a vibe that you get. Like, for me, the therapist that I'm working with now, she probably lives a completely different life, but man, does she know her stuff, and I knew she knew her stuff when I called and kind of started grilling her. The best of the best. What can I say? And you have every right to grill your therapist too, by the way, just so you know, you have every right. Another thing to look for is specialty. Now, I said I was a sex therapist. That's my specialty. That is my thing that makes my heart sing. I teach at Kennesaw, their love and sex class there. I have done a lot of CEUs with sex therapy. I have my master's with basically all research with sex education and the like. So I know my stuff. Just like anybody who, let's say, works with the bipolar diagnosis 1 and 2. You want to, and you have that, or you feel like you have that, you want to work with someone who knows what that is. Now, we all know what that is as clinicians. We all have read the DSM and we know how to treat that. But there's some people who just are called upon that work, and they're really good at working with bipolar clients. Again, it's a gamut. It's a specialty. I have a dear, dear friend who only works with children, and I think her age group is like from 2 to 18, but she does see adults, but her focus is children. And what she does to work with children is she's certified, sorry, I said is, but this is wishful thinking. I'm not really sure when this video will be posted, but she definitely has all her stuff, her credentials to be certified play therapist. And again, that's a specialty. That's a specialty to work with children. That's a certain way to do therapy, which I know I'm like rambling on about all this stuff, but it is a specific way to just be in the room with children. Just like there's a specific way to be in the room with couples. You can't just have it be the Wild Wild West in there. It gets crazy real fast, okay? It gets really, really crazy. Let me just take another drink real quick. This is what you're gonna come to know about me. I have to have a little sipsies every once in a while, and someday I'm gonna film a video where it's something stronger, but today is just not that day. Anyway, one of my favorite, how many times can I say anyway? We're gonna figure that out. So, if you are interested in finding a therapist in your neck of the wood, wherever that might be, I wish I could say internationally. I knew off the top of my head. If you're an international viewer, hey, what's up? But if you are in the United States, you can definitely go to Psychology Today, and I'll make sure that link is down below. But Psychology Today is going to be the best resource if you're in the United States to put in your zip, to put in your location, to put in what you're looking for, and to find a clinician near you. You can even, I know a lot of people want to use their insurance, which is great, you totally should. If you got it, use it, hello. You can even filter clinicians by the type of insurance that you have. Yeah, that website is awesome. They are amazing. They do, I don't know if it's certified is the right word, but they do check your references. They check if you're legit or not, and you'll see that they're legit. They'll have, I believe it's a little check with like a circle around it. You can't miss it. You will definitely see that this person is legit and can do what they say that they can do. Anyway, that is my little tidbit, my 2 cents on how to find a therapist. The one thing I really want you to take away is no matter why you're going in, who you're seeing, and what kind of specialist, what kind of license they have, make sure it's someone that vibes with you. Make sure it's someone that you feel safe with. Now, you may not get that in the first couple of sessions, but my guess is that you will. You'll know right off the bat if that person's going to be helpful to you or not. So, if you have any questions, any concerns, or you're just looking for a therapist in Atlanta, Georgia, hey, what's up? I'm available. Information is down below. And if you have any thoughts, put them in the comments. You can go to my website, samanthaheuwagen.com, and you can submit your questions anonymously if you feel more comfortable doing that. And I'm going to leave you there for today. And thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, please tell your friends, and take care of yourself. We'll see you later. Bye. As I try to awkwardly find this. Hey!